fingertips with the shoulder and slowly rotate. Slowly. Stretch your shoulder back and rotate. And rotate in a full range of motion. And then back. Whenever we are rotating very slow, we can feel our joints, we can feel our shoulder muscles. If we are having any problem in rotating our shoulder, we can feel it and then relax. We need to put our hands like this and then inhale and then slowly exhale and bend. Slowly, as much as you can. And then release. Again inhale, then exhale and bend towards the right side. Hold for a while and then release. One more time. And exhale and bend. While we are bending, we can see our entire hands and the side is stretched. While exhaling more and then inhale, exhale and stretch. Stretch, more we are stretching, more we are exhaling. The gaps between the ribs, it's opening, which is making a space for the lungs to expand more. Inhale and then put your left hand over your right knee. Exhale and twist. Exhale and twist. Hold for a while. Then inhale again. Cross your hands. Exhale and twist. For hands, inhale. Twist your body. Exhale and go down. Try to touch your chin with the right knee. Up. One more time. Inhale, exhale and twist, go down, try to touch your chin with your left knee and up. In this exercise, while we are making our body down, what we can see, our entire back is getting stretched up in both the side along with the upper hip also. We have to bring our right thigh, holding our knee, right thigh along with the chest like this, and after that cross your hands, the right thigh up, left elbow will tuck with the knee and twist, right hand will go back, exhale and twist. This will be the side view of the same exercise of opposite side. Now the left thigh will be up, the right elbow will be tucked, left hand going back and twist and release. Now the next exercise, we have to sit folding our legs back. And just see, I'm sitting in this posture, folding my legs back. I'm sitting like this, spreading our hands back. Slowly go back, slowly bend back. The thighs can be joined also, the thighs can be apart also. And go back. In this exercise, the thigh muscle is getting stretched up and then slowly up. Now, if you are comfortable in this exercise, what we need to do, with the help of our elbow, we need to lie down back. Completely we need to lie down. Just see, with the help of our hands, we are going and we are lying down. With the help of our elbow. I'm very more advanced state of this, advanced posture of this particular exercise which I have shown previously. Just see, we are kneeling down like this. We are kneeling down and then we are lying down here. We are sitting in Vajrasana. After that, slowly with the help of our elbow, we need to go back and then the chest will be completely up, the thighs will be stretched, knees are attached with the floor, and the head is up. And sitting in cross leg position, we have to extend our right leg little bit sideward, and the left leg will be folded as it is. Now from this position, we need to extend our hands, try to touch our toe. As if we can catch our toe, we have to pull it back. Stretching our back towards more back, we have to stretch it back. One thing we have to notice that the leg should not be bent. The knee should be very much straight. Now what we can see, the entire calf muscles, the hamstrings, they are all stretched up, getting stretched up along with the back also. So this is also a very good exercise for the throat, for the chest, for the abdomen and for the thigh. The entire front body, right from the ankle till the throat, it is getting stretched out. Okay, the knees are folded backward, that means the ankles are spread, the knees are extended, it's folded. Okay, the thigh muscles are extended, abdomen is stretched, thoracic cage is stretched, and the neck is also, the throat is also stretched. It's a very good exercise for the throat also. Okay. So what we need to lie down first. We are lying down straight, and we need to fold our both legs as if the heel will join with the thigh. And after that, we need to spread our hands and then twist towards our right and then twist towards our left. It will give a stretch to the lumbar portion. And then again we have to twist like this, and then we have to twist towards the left. When we are twisting it, as we can see that the spine is totally twisted, so it gives a very good massage and relaxation to the spine, the lumbar spine also. Right leg towards little bit side, the knee should not be bent, the left leg folded in front, and after that, with the inhalation, we need to raise our left hand, right hand will be placed in the left knee. Slowly we have to bend and we have to hold our toe. This will be the final posture. The right toe catched by the left hand. We are lying down. After that, instead of folding our both legs, we need to fold only one leg. Hand spread sideward, and then the left leg will come towards the right side, towards the right hand, and then we have to press it with our right hand like this. So it will give more pressure in the lumbar area, and it is stretching the side of the chest also like this. And we can change our leg, left leg, right leg coming to the left side, and it is pressing, the right leg is pressed with the left hand. It will give more stress in the lumbar area. Next exercise, we need to kneel down like this, sit in Vajrasana, and after that both the thighs will be apart little bit, and after that raise your hands up, inhale, slowly with exhalation come down, and your chest, your chin and forehead will be touched with the ground. Exhale, and both the hands will be extended in front in this posture. Now it's a very good exercise for the shoulder stretching also. If you are facing any problem while raising your hands up, you can place your hands here also and slowly forward and then stretch it up. Stretch it. It's a very good exercise also for the chest, for the back, for the shoulder. So next exercise is again for the lumbar. So what we need to do, we come to this posture, and while the knees are down, the hands will also go down. Now from this posture, we need to extend our right leg back like this. The right leg is extended, and after that we need to raise it up and then down. Again, once again up and then down. Once again up and then
down. Now after doing right side, the left side also extend it. Extend your left leg up, then down, left leg up as much as possible, then down, again up and down. Now after performing this exercise,
we can perform the same exercise in a more advanced way. How we can perform? Same posture. The right leg is extended at the back, and after that the toe will be very much straight. The knee is straight, the toe is straight, and with the toe we have to start making zero with the toe, pointing the toe. And what we need to do, as if we are sitting, now one leg will be folded back and another leg will be extended. My right leg is folded back, left leg is extended. Now while the right leg is extended, we need to twist completely like this. Put our hands like this and try to touch your nose with the ground. So in this exercise, you can change your side also. My left leg is folded back and right leg is extended. Now I am going opposite and then try to twist like this. So this is a very good exercise for the spine also, as if the spine is squeezing from the lumbar side. So very good exercise for the lumbar pain.